The price is still a drama divine due. Then that's 2 drams of divine due this time. Let me guess. You want to sneak into the royal city again, yes? Look, Toplander, this is not just a matter of clothes. But, coincidentally, I just happen to have a set of custom clothing for a nobleman. That noble also told me quite a few interesting details about aristocratic behavior. These clothes are exquisite and made from some of the best materials around. I'm only asking for a dram of divine dew. An absolute steal, if you ask me. Thank you for your patronage. Number 1 rule of business: never pry into a customer's privacy. Besides, someone's already dropped a few hints. But don't ask me who. I don't want to end up face down in an alley somewhere. And I also want to protect that person's privacy. Since our deal is complete, you may leave at your leisure. If you're in need of clothes in the future, remember to come to me. I always give special discounts to old customers.
Even from this distance, I can smell that aristocratic stench on you. Not bad. Great disguise. I got Aldrich's group under control, but everything else is still a mess. I have to take care of things here first, so it's on you to figure out where Indris is. Good luck. I don't know, but your best bet is to ask around. Those uppity nobles might have heard something. If they haven't executed him yet, he's probably rotting away in a dark cell somewhere. He knows too much about Selthorin and the Queen. They'll want to keep him locked up tight. However, it won't be easy to find anything out. We don't have the right connections there. Who? Oh yeah! That's a handsome fella. Why him? Do you think you can trust him? Halthor's beard. You're right. Looks like someone else has been suspicious of the Queen for a while. If that pink-haired himbo really is on our side, then we might as well give it a try. I'm going to try to get everything in Brimstone Village handled as soon as possible. If you have any new information, let me know.
That outfit suits you. Your courage is not lost on me, by the way. Coming here alone, you face the great risk of arrest. I admire your resolve. Oh, yes. Do you prefer to be called Merlin or Honored Envoy? The disguise is decent, but not perfect. You forgot one thing. Those eyes of yours. They've got too much life in them. Too much fire. Let me guess. You're wondering about Indris's situation, aren't you? He's been through a lot. That much is certain. Fortunately, the man is tough as nails, and his life isn't in immediate danger. I'm giving you this information for free because of your courage. But if you want to learn more, you'll have to offer something in exchange. Secrets have their price, you know. Just tell me what happened. I heard you, Feli, and Indris snuck off to some fun places. What did you see? What did you do? Ah, so that's how it is. Interesting. You've just given me a very important puzzle piece. Due to my station, I cannot take you directly to Indris myself. However, let's say you eavesdropped on one of my conversations and overheard that Indris is being held in Her Majesty's palace. Oh, how careless of me. Also, inform that little friend of yours to stop causing so much trouble. Indris is being held under tight security, so you'd better be fully prepared before you go. It would be a pity if Valara or Théodore brought me news of your death. Sometimes it takes an outside force to bring about change, and I've been waiting for a change like yours to come along for a while. Oh, Salthoran, it's high time for this stubborn stone to change. It's not too late yet. You must wait until late at night when the Queen is away and the guards change. I'll be waiting for you at the side gate of the palace. I'll at least make sure you have a way in, even if I won't be joining you. Make sure you're there. I'll see you tonight.
So, any news? I think we can trust him. It's our only option anyway. I'll find a way to meet you. See you tonight.
Ravion, the guards have been acting up. Why can't you restrain your men?
Don't look at me. It's your fault we're in this state.
My fault?
You're the ones that locked up Indris. Of course the guards are a mess.
You're the Imperator, the commander of the guards.
As the Imperator, I don't truly know how things run. It's my subordinates who handle the real work. Now that you're aware of this, leave the guards to their duties. I don't know what those unruly commoners will do once order starts to crumble. To keep things from falling apart, you'd better release Indris sooner rather than later.
That's impossible. He knows too much, and he has already disobeyed Her Majesty.
Yes, of course. He was never going to end up like you, my mother's loyal hound.
You...
Oh, by the way, Valara said she wanted to see you. She's at the Wisteria Hall.
Understood.
Good evening. I'm glad you've come, just as you promised. I'm grateful you've chosen to trust me.
You claim Indris is locked up in the palace. I'm not doubting you, but I never knew prison cells existed in the palace.
My wonderful mother, Her Majesty, has always had a unique aesthetic. Honestly, it wouldn't be strange for her to build anything in the palace. I'm surprised. I thought you already knew. I wouldn't have believed it either, but I was fortunate enough to see her before her body changed. Anyway, Indris is locked in a secret room in the palace. Even I do not know the exact location. I've already moved most of the guards away, and I'll help you distract the rest. Be careful when you search. This is our only chance. Don't make too much noise, or it'll be hard for me to buy you time. Follow me. I've arranged for someone to assist you.
believe you came.
I'm here too. You look terrible. We have to get you out of here. Oh no! I hear guards coming. Magister, help him up. I'll try to find a shortcut.
I have prevailed.
But Laura, we can't let them get away.
I understand your concerns, Lord Baylor. All will be well. Indris has rejected the divine dew. Without its nourishment, he will soon be corrupted. At that point, his companions will either finish him off, or watch him turn into a monster. Isn't this better than executing him?
But what if...
Should he choose to reconsider his path, he shall return to us and partake of the divine dew. A far more preferable turn of events, wouldn't you agree? He will come to see the wisdom and benevolence of Her Majesty's intentions.
What?
This was Her Majesty's intention.
Understood. I'll order our soldiers to stop the pursuit then.
The transformation stopped? Great! Magister, the Sylvan Tendril helped you stop Indris's transformation. You should use your purification magic on him now.
After you activated your magic, my transformation suddenly stopped. No, wait. It's more like the symptoms of corruption were cured. Is this what you did for Feli on the surface? If I hadn't witnessed it with my own eyes, I would have found it hard to believe. Another example of corruption. So, the Dark Forest also faced such a disaster. It must have been similar to the curse of the Assail. That's why you thought of trying purification magic.
Then again, this corrupted transformation is all because of the Goddess of Earth and River's curse. It's funny. We dwarves were cursed by dragons. You Assail were cursed by a god. Looks like we're all in the same miserable club, huh? I guess I'll have to be nicer to you from now on.
This is no time for jokes. The Assail must know the truth. But my words are bound to pale in comparison before the Queen's authority. And breaking the lies that the Assail always held dear will require a more eloquent witness.
We first need to find a way to get the Eclipsion to use the power of Helthor. Otherwise, we'll never be able to awaken the dragon. We already have 2 runestones that can unlock different mechanisms in the temple. Let's go check them out first.
I have prevailed.
Merlin, it wasn't an illusion. There really was a Hypogean residing within the Eclipsion. No wonder it was weaker than the rumored Hypogeans.
Is that why Indra sensed dark energy around it when we last came here?
There's still a bit of tainted magic left on the bow. I'm afraid it won't be so easy to get rid of.
That stone-sucking Eldric! How the heck did he let Eclipsion get corrupted? It's the holy relic of Helthor!
You can't rule out that the Eclipsion was corrupted long ago. Eldric might have never known.
Magister, you're good at purification magic. Please help! I don't have much money on me. All my savings are tied up in research. But I can work for you for free! I'll do anything! The fate of the Eclipsion is in your hands! It's beautiful. A mythical relic created by Helthor himself. The gears rotate and chase enemies for thousands of miles. It always finds its target. The legendary Eclipsion!
Did you two hear that?
Do you mean the roar the Eclipsion just let out? Yeah! As expected of a weapon forged by a god. It has its own soul. I wish I had the skills to match.
No, not that. Do you hear something right now?
No. Magister, do you hear anything?
It's so loud I can hear it over both of your voices.
What is it, Indris?
It's calling my name. It's telling me to pick it up. Yes. It's a deep, powerful voice.
Oh, it could be Helthor's voice! But why? The Eclipsion is a relic of the dwarves. But if that's what Helthor really wants... Okay, Indris, pick up the Eclipsion.
Zany?
You listen to me. The Eclipsion is the light that shoots through the darkness. As a legendary weapon, it deserves a great warrior as its partner. We dwarves are magical outcasts, disqualified from using this divine bow. Otherwise, I would certainly never hand it to you. Stop dawdling! Take it before I regret it, and never let it down!
I understand. I won't disappoint you. Primordial dragon is as big as a mountain. If such a large creature would rise and fly into the air, what a sight that would be.
How could something so big fly in the air? It's completely against the laws of aerodynamics. Ugh, I'm so tired of you magical people going against the natural order. One of these days... Ugh, never mind. Do you have a plan for the dragon? Once this dragon wakes up, even a tiny yawn could set off a chain reaction of calamity. Are you serious? You've seen it before. It doesn't even leave a scratch.
That's just for the sleeping dragon. But once it wakes...
Oh, I see what you mean. You're right. I shouldn't lose hope so soon. At least we have the bare bones of a plan now. So, do dragons have any weaknesses? We'd already be burnt to a crisp by the time we meet its size. Is that really a weakness? It makes one move, and the whole place may cave in.
I think what Merlin meant was that its movements would be limited. Especially in this area.
Of course! We're ants to that thing!
The moment she underestimates us is our chance to strike.
Reverse scales. Oh, I remember now! Legend has it that dragons have a scaly patch of reverse scales near their throat area. It's a dragon's only weak point. If she won't listen to us, we'll just aim there.
All right. I think I'm ready. Along this path, I've wanted the truth to atone for my mistakes. To find a chance to change everything. But at the end of the day, I just want to show people that there is another possibility. That we Assail have the power to make another choice. The primordial dragon is no exception. She deserves to know the truth and make her own choice.
An indiscriminate attitude toward all, with an unwavering persistence toward a goal. A determination as strong as a mountain, with a will as hot as a blazing inferno. Indris, take up the Eclipsion, and don't let us down!
Despite being mentally prepared, the power of the primordial dragon was far beyond my imagination. Are you all right, Merlin? I'm fine. Did you see where Zany went? When we were falling, I heard her scream. We all fell from the same place, but she could have been blown away by the dragon. With your magic as a buffer, I'm sure she's not seriously injured. Let's look for her while we go after the primordial dragon. I'm afraid the dragon's wrath will be unleashed on Salthorin.
The bridge is collapsed! I can't get across! Are you two alright?
We're fine. What about you?
Don't worry. This looks like an old dwarven camp. I recognize the structure. I can't. The road over here has been sealed off. You know what? I'll find my way and meet up with you later. You focus on chasing the dragon. We can use the communicator to contact each other.
Chaos holds no place in my soul.
Who else needs a little pick-me-up?
Target identified.
Halthor's mark? But how?
Halthor, you treacherous wretch! I have no need for your false protection! Vile snake! That treacherous backstabber! Where is Halthor, the so-called god who brought disgrace upon me? Fallen. He is dead?
That's right! Halthor has been dead for thousands of years!
Wonderful. A fate most fitting for a traitor. It has been eons since I last unfurled my wings. Was it you, scaleless mortals, who unbound me? Know this. Whatever the reason for awakening me from that humiliating slumber, I grant you the privilege of knowing my name. I am the flame of the abyss, the heart of the crystal, the third daughter of the earth and sky, and a sister to the stars. I am named Ascarion's soul.
Just like what historical records said. The primordial dragon came to Asperia from the Sea of Stars and formed a friendship with Halthor 10 millennia ago. But you cursed us! And now the dwarves can no longer use magic!
That stench, a daughter of Halthor. Such is the fate you deserve.
But why? Weren't you two great friends?
That covetous god is beneath the dignity of my friendship. When those foolish and warlike gods fought amongst themselves, I breathed dragon fire and aided Halthor in forging weapons. When the treacherous Hypogeans dared to invade, I marshaled my progeny, and together with him, expelled our foes. But he was not content. He stripped away my scales and fashioned them into armor. He severed my sharp horns, honing them into deadly weapons. He wielded peace as a righteous cause and beguiled me into paying its price. Alas, I was so foolish that I did not see it at the time. He stripped the skin and extracted the bones of my descendants who fell in battle. He crushed and consumed those of my descendants who had not yet been born. It was then that I knew.
Is this true? Did Halthor really do this?
Indeed, I finally through his deceit. In his eyes, we are not but tools. Thus, I sought to punish him for his treachery and violence. I cast a curse and laid waste to Halthor's empire. Retaliation, he wielded his power to seal my consciousness and force me into a deep slumber. I did not anticipate that I would encounter one of his people upon my awakening. What do you seek to gain by awakening?
I wanted to ask you to help me prove the Queen's wickedness to my people, with no intention of asking for more. However...
Who are you? It is difficult for me to discern your nature as a mortal. I had assumed you were a son of Halthor. But by your aura, you seem to be a descendant of Misati, and also appear to be of my bloodline.
Great Askerion soul. My clan has survived to this day thanks to your descendants. In response to the punishment imposed by Misati, the assailed have resorted to using the concentrated essence of dragon eggs.
Even in my deep slumber, the fate of my kin being desecrated had not changed. The world is not but an arena for the gods. Hesperia is trampled by the very creatures it gave birth to, and we shall inevitably become their playthings. Upon those vile empires who dare exploit my descendants, I shall unleash utter annihilation. Yet today, you three have freed me from my bondage and delivered the glorious news of Halthor's downfall. For that, you shall be rewarded once for your deeds. Do not let greed consume you. Awakening me is no small feat. But for such a deed, only one reward shall be granted. Child of Misati, I can aid your people. Child of Halthor, I can lift your curse. And you, the Immaculate One, unmarred by the gods, I can foretell your destiny. There is no doubt it is you I speak of. Come, make a choice.
You can lift the curse, but I don't want the curse removed anymore. Indris, I'll leave this chance to you.
But isn't this what you've always wanted, Zany?
Lifting the curse was indeed my obsession. But now that I think about it, this restriction of magic was the driving force behind the development of our technology. We now push the limits of knowledge, relentlessly striving for perfection, unafraid to defy nature's laws. To learn, calculate, and be tested is the truth we have embraced. And now, another truth has been revealed to me. The god we put so much of our faith in has harmed the dragon race more than the Assail. Regardless of past events, the fact remains. Indris, you used the Eclipsion to awaken the primordial dragon. This prize is yours to claim. Right. Even if I can't use magic, my friend here is the greatest mage in all of Hesperia.
Zany, thank you.
Yeah, I mean, do you really need her to foresee your future? You've always been in control of your destiny.
Merlin, Salthoran and I will always remember your kindness. As Carrion Soul, I, Indris, swear to you here, I will tear down the lies of the powerful and shatter this corrupted order. The Assail clan's crimes against Dragonkind will not go unpunished. Not while I still breathe.
I have endured the tyranny of others for thousands of years. My forgiveness comes with a condition. You must eliminate that blasphemous creature. Slay her.
Do you mean Queen Serelith?
Will you still intercede for her? Will you still honor this profane sinner?
No. I agree to your condition. For the sake of Salthorin, I'll do what's necessary. Even if it means plucking out this rotten fruit myself. As long as you honor our agreement and forgive my people for their ignorance.
Oh, can you truly accomplish this? Show me your strength. Ah, that bow, that loathsome weapon. It cannot hurt me. Do you know the reason? Helthor. Helthor left his vile power within my noble blood. Take it out! Take it out! Use your tainted hands, mortal, and extract the power from my burning body.
What? That's impossible! Extracting divine power with your bare hands? There's no way! No mortal can do that!
Then you are powerless to punish the sinner, you weak, scaleless mortal.
Okay. I'm willing to try.
Are you insane? You'll be burned to death!
If it means protecting Salthorin, I would pay any price. Even my own life. I've made up my mind. Let me try.
Mortal, do you have the courage, with your fragile body, to extract Helthor's power?
Helthor never bestowed his grace upon you! You'll be burned alive!
The power of Helthor. Fearless one, take it! You have what you came for. Now leave at once. Remember your promise. Remember your oath. Fulfill your promise. If there is any further deception and delay, my wrath will utterly crush you to dust. Immaculate One, watch over him. I once drifted through the sea of stars for what felt like an eternity, until the seed of life took root in Hesperia and welcomed me. 5 found a home once more. To this day, I am forever grateful for their acceptance. They are the miracle of the seed of life, the root of the very tree of life. They stand as the greatest being in all of Asperia. The seed of life and I shared a similar journey. We both wandered the vast, lonely sea of stars for an eternity. At long last, they stumbled upon a world that no one had ever discovered before. Asperia, untouched and unspoiled by life. The Tree of Life is the ultimate truth that all living beings must heed. Without it, life would vanish into oblivion, never born, never existing. From the tiniest insect to the most powerful of gods, all must heed the laws of the Tree of Life, and I too am bound by its will. But though it once gave me life, it has long since withered in a place far beyond reach. The seed of life descended into the abyss of Asperia, struck the earth, and took root. From that moment, they emerged. Asperia was forever changed, becoming a sacred world entwined with the Tree of Life. Yet, in the end, they defiled everything. You alone remain pure and untainted, untouched by the darkness that once consumed them. Silence! Enough with your questions. Since you've boldly claimed that you wish to control your destiny, let fate reveal its answer to you. The scaleless mortal named Indris. Do not forget your pledge.
I will bring this to an end.
Then I shall wait for you to fulfill the oath you've sworn. Do not fail me.
Look, the divine dew. A brilliance beyond compare. Yet...
It is not divine. You know that.
And what of it?
You're digging your own grave.
Nay, this is ascension. surrender all to the Queen's will. This is the highest fate.
What you've been saying! After all that high and mighty talk, the divine grace, the Queen's blessing, and now you're just using it as bathwater? You don't call that a disgrace?
The divine dew is divine grace itself. There are many ways to enjoy it. My heart, always humble and thankful, finds solace in this gift. It holds me, as if I were returning to my mother's loving embrace. What doubts do I have, Toplander? Its power, its grace, its love are present in this very moment. Toplander, perhaps you yourself have uttered the name of a god in reverence, and perhaps you believe your faith is true. But such hopes are mere illusions. A fantasy that cannot possibly exist in the world as it truly is.
The divine dew is a lie. You're just parasites, feeding off the life force of a dragon. And worse, you used these lies to turn the people into puppets, manipulating them at will. The whole of Southor, and the faith you cling to, is built on the bones of dragons and a mountain of lies.
And what of it?
What did you say?
Even if every word you say is true, what of it? I have intimately known the agony of corruption and transformation, Indris. It felt as though fire coursed through me, and everything I reached for dissolved into foul smoke. It was as though countless thorns drove into me, inch by inch, tracing my very bones and veins, from the soles of my feet to my throat. You cannot comprehend. Once, we cherished all things. The wind, earth, and water, the stars, the sun, and the moon. But then, we were abandoned. Amidst despair, solitude, and agony. It was Her Majesty who bestowed salvation upon us through the divine dew. Such warmth. Such kindness. The love she has given is unmatched. She is without fault. What would you know of it? That grace is no mere gift. It is the love destined for us, bestowed by Her Majesty. Indris, have you forgotten the gentle embrace of the divine dew? Has the radiant light not once offered you solace in this eternal darkness? Even if it was tainted by lies, even if it was stained with flesh and blood, hasn't everything remained as it should? Our faith, our kingdom, our grace. Is it not all still in its rightful place? Why can't you see this, Indris?
I understand.
Ah, yes! I knew the truth would reach you in the end.
You are not a parasite, Valara. Nor are you a puppet. You are the pillar that holds up this blood-stained kingdom. The silk thread guiding the puppets. You are the ant that nourishes the parasite.
That's right. I am. To live in this sacred land. To feel the blessed touch of the divine dew. And to carry such an unwavering faith. It fills my soul. To me, sacrificing everything for this purpose is neither burden nor hardship. Only glory and bliss.
You are beyond redemption. Serolith! The primordial dragon has awakened. The lies you've built are about to crumble.
The dragon has awakened! You are about to tear down the foundations of Salthorin. Is this what you seek, Indris? For the sake of your so-called mercy and justice, you've destroyed the only hope of the Assail.
The only hope? Do you recognize this, Your Majesty? I'm sure this is something you will never forget. Feli's family guarded this heirloom for generations, and the Sylvan Tendril was once used by the sage Tasso to guide the Assail clan. Before being killed by Valara's fanaticism, Feli went to the surface. When his curse took effect, the long-dormant Sylvan Tendril exuded a purifying power. Under Merlin's guidance, the Sylvan Tendril purified the corrupt magic within Feli's body, erasing the so-called curse. If at that time...
Silence! Do not presume to speak on matters beyond your understanding, you ignorant youths! Our bodies were already in ruins by then. With each step, Tasso spat blood, and some among us were so grievously wounded that our very organs threatened to spill from our bodies. No one in our ranks could have endured any longer. This is the agony the curse has inflicted upon us. If we were incapable of eradicating the Hypogeans, what choice remained? Beg Misati for mercy and forgiveness? Do not think we did not try.
Don't you see? This means there's another path. No reliance on dragon eggs, no sacrifice of innocent lives. Another path to live without crawling through the dirt like some lowly reptile.
Do you truly think another path exists? You are mistaken. What lies ahead is nothing but an abyss. We can either stay frozen in place or leap into the darkness. Without a quick resolution, and if we had hesitated to save them one by one, the Assail clan would have been nothing but a memory. Do you truly believe those hyena-like nobles, priests, and desperate commoners would uphold their sense of morality as they wither? No. They would sacrifice anything for the chance to survive. To stabilize Salthorin, lies are necessary. I acknowledge the sin of exploiting the dragons, but that was the only lifeline available to me, and for that, I owe them my gratitude. With the cultivation of the divine dew, we were able to stretch out our wings like dragons and flourish in this underworld. Guided by our fate, this was and is our only path.
I admit, I didn't endure the suffering of that time. But I know well enough that there are those in the clan who can't even face their own hearts. The commoners brawl like wild dogs for scraps, while the nobles feign respectability while immersed in corruption and political schemes. Even the smallest change could spark panic, riots, and madness. That is all due to your lies!
It was a necessary deception, a sacrifice that had to be made to safeguard this path.
Sacrifice? Then let me give you a choice. As Carrion's soul, the primordial dragon, propose to exchange your life for the redemption of the Assail clan.
Oh, what a noble proposal.
You've always boasted about your sacrifice, claiming to bear a heavy responsibility. Well, now's your chance to prove it. Or are sacrifices meant to be borne by others, while you always stand at the top, judging them from above?
Arrogant. Whoa. Do you truly believe that dragon will spare you? That dragon will spare no one.
Indeed. I'm tired of your lies. How is your behavior different from that of the goddess you hate?
That's right. Even if it was an emergency situation and dragon eggs were used, why haven't you tried finding ways to break the curse? The history of the Ironheart Dominion was wiped out and lost to time. But now, even those idiots in Brimstone Village are trying to use half-forgotten tech to summon a god to lift our curse. Over the years, not only did the Assail fail to rise and progress, you kept digging deeper into a hole of your own making!
Silence! How could you possibly understand?
The sacrifice and blood of the dragon saved us. Our trust and loyalty kept the Assail together. Your lies did nothing. Despair, damnation, and pain made us fall into the abyss. And your lies have held us there for centuries.
It is truly pitiful, Indris. You are utterly blinded by your obsession and misguided sense of justice. Your sins will never be forgiven, but I shall forever pity your ignorance and foolishness.
With that half-dragon body, don't try to act all compassionate, Your Majesty. That expression of anger on your face is more genuine than the facade of divinity you tried to put on. So before we take out our weapons, there's one last question I need to ask. How did Tasso die? That wise sage possessed the Sylvan Tendril and knew its effects. He could have pointed out another path for the Assail. How did he die back then? Did Masati's curse truly kill him? Or was it someone else? Your silence tells me everything I need to know. This must all end. For the exploited dragons, for the oath I swore to the primordial dragon, and for all the souls you've corrupted with your lies.
Chaos holds no place in my soul.
I'm all grown up now.
I suppose even I have to work.
Time to tear them apart. It shall be done.
Stitchy will protect us.
It was I who saved our entire race from ruin. Without my divinity, they would all have withered.
You're beyond salvation.
Mark my words, they will scorn you more than they ever hated me. and I shall await you in the abyss!
That sound! It's the dragon! It's flying away!
It came from the square. I need to see what's happening. With the Queen dead, the statue she held together with magic would have shattered. Salthorin will be plunged into chaos after the citizens see that.
I understand, Indris, but you just killed her. It's too dangerous to go there now.
That's why I need to go there even more. The guards need to maintain order and calm the people.
Stop being so stubborn! What if you get caught when you get there?
I am Indris, captain of the Salthorin Guard. Before I'm relieved of my duties, I'll never hide when the people need me. Not when it matters the most.
Ha! I can't believe he said that with a straight face. Sounded pretty cool, though. All right, I'm in. But if the situation turns on us, we make a run for it.
Your Highness, how's the situation here? Do you need my help?
Oh, Indris! You came just in time, and all your limbs seem to be intact. I just managed to calm some people down. And then you, the one who orchestrated this disaster, come running along offering me aid. Your timing is impeccable.
I'm happy to help, Your Highness. Your Highness, I have no intention of causing trouble. Please don't misunderstand.
Calm yourself. You're still the same, devoid of humor, and utterly unskilled in deception. Since you did not deny that you orchestrated this disaster, please explain to me what happened.
We defeated Valara, and your mother, Queen Serelith. There is no need for further panic, citizens.
That's... thank you.
The primordial dragon seemed to have sensed that we had kept our oath and flew away. Also, if we use the Sylvan Tendril properly, there should be a way to completely remove our curse. Merlin is willing to help us. We should all stay calm.
Yes.
Your Highness?
No cheers or celebration? Are you disappointed?
No, not in the least.
Look, after listening to your little speech, no one's panicking anymore. This is already impressive. However, in a sense, we have Valara to thank for this. Arresting the troublemakers from the last riot probably helped keep things in check. These people are still afraid. Whether commoners, nobles, or priests, none dare to act rashly. For now, order still holds. It has not yet reached the point of no return. Oh, I hope you haven't forgotten that execution, Indris?
How could I? Feli, he...
Therefore, if you truly wish to liberate the people, maintaining order here is meaningless. If you truly want to erase everything the Queen stood for, why not just reduce Salthoran to ashes and be done with it?
I cannot do that. There are innocent lives here.
Innocent? Tell me, who do you think is actually innocent? Was Feli innocent? Was Valara? Am I innocent? You've hunted, condemned, and led countless to their deaths. And now you've undone everything yourself, leaving Salthoran in ruins. So, Indris, are you innocent?
I will take responsibility and atone for my sins.
Even you think these words are too soft, don't you? That's why they're so hard to say. There should be freedom, but not too much freedom. There should be order, but it can't be too strict. So now you draw the boundaries, set the standards, and interpret the rules. Is this what you want, Indris? Because to me, this is a power far greater than the rule that came before. No, by the way, Théodore seems to have left Salthoran, which means I am the sole exarch remaining. But leadership is a burden I've no desire to carry. I'd rather abdicate and have someone else rule more wisely. Ah, my dear spectators, rejoice! You are about to embrace a tyrant even more delightfully unpredictable than my esteemed mother.
This is not what I want. I just wanted to expose the lies and bring true freedom to all.
To be blunt, the panic and chaos you've incited during this period surpasses anything that has come before. A remarkable achievement, if I may say so. I don't want to defend my mother. You see, good intentions, however pure, rarely lead to the results one hopes for. At first, it was all about soothing the masses, wasn't it? My mother and the sage Tasso, just trying to ease anxiety and despair. But oh, once they tasted the sweetness of power, well, who could resist holding on to it? However, the truth is undeniable. The perverse order of Salthoran is real. The fanaticism, the corrupt transformations, these are facts. And our long history of living in darkness is something we can't hide from any longer. When compared to their motives, these are undeniable facts. Consequences they must bear. Your rebellion, too, is a direct result of their past decisions.
I understand. At this crossroads, the responsibility of making the choice falls to me. I've shouted enough. It's time to stop talking and start doing something that actually matters.
Since you're not going to hand in your resignation, I have another task for you. I order you to go to the surface and see for yourself what it's like. I'm sure the surface is full of beautiful things, though I imagine there are just as many lies and ugly truths lurking beneath, much like in Salthoran. However, there must be something different about the surface compared to Salthoran. I'll maintain order here while you're there. Upon your return, report precisely what you saw and heard, whether it was good, bad, or simply different. The truth must be told.
Understood. Thank you, Lord Ravion.